just a drive-by midday outside of the bus stop. Bipolar and Franklin are near there, not far from the park, about a block from where the other shooting was last month. Or was it last week? Shots were fired from an SUV heading northbound eastbound. A target arrival, but they didn't hit the target this time. They hit a kid we think had nothing to do with it, and I travel backwards through time and space, and I disintegrate, become invisible. I wanna see it where I couldn't when it happened. I wanna see it all firsthand this time. I wanna know what it felt like. So I float behind police lines, reconstruct the scene in fragments of memories. I wanna know what his mother looked like up close. I wanna see her leaning over his body. So I float there, transcend time. I wanna capture it accurately. I wanna know what the color of the blood was, spilling out from the tarp onto the concrete. I wanna write it all down so I can always remember. If you could see it up close, how could you ever forget how senseless death, how precious life? I wanna be there when the bullet hit. And the crowd poured out as the shots drowned into siren sounds out of their houses now and over front yards, all the way up to the place where the police tape ran to mark the crime scene. Everybody trying to catch a glimpse of what was happening, of what was going on between the ambulance and all the cop cars. Everybody gossiping, whose kid got hit, where did hit him, and who could have fired it? Everybody wondering, how did it happen again? And is he dead? These children are kids. Everybody wondering how far they were from where the victims live. And I visit them, their houses. Inside my dream I visit them, my spirit soaring high and high up over King Park, leaves the crime scene, travels further back till far before the shooting. Through their windows to their living rooms, I see them younger this time, playing games and doing homework. All these marks of you soon transform coldly into stone for fights and stupid feuds, for ruins wrapped in gold. And cruelly I recall why I have come to find a reason, but there cannot be a reason. Not for death, not like this, not like this. Days later, they make funeral plans. The family. 3 days later, a mother had to bury her son. Not far away, the shooter holed up in a hotel near to the highway with a friend and the gun. That same gun. He fled immediately, but was identified by witnesses. His picture on TV, only 20 years old, they called him Grandpa. He was older than the others by a year, maybe two, and he was safe for a while. until somebody saw him there. And